Whoever is watching this, we hope this inspires you to look at a location and just go out there and shoot super cool content and just have fun with photography. Back to how it used to be before people were worried about Instagram views and likes. It looks so tall. Welcome to a brand new series called the Ugly Location Challenge, where we take locations that are pretty much mediocre, average, ugly, and create super artistic, super cool photos. We're doing this in front of our garage door with super cool photos. Pit girl, I don't know, maybe it works. We'll change your outfit too and see what happens. But the goal is to, with some lighting and some creativity, transform a spot into something that's really, really epic, really, really cool. Basically, we don't find the perfect location, we create it. We make these videos so you can be inspired rather than just worry about views. Are you ready? Okay.
I'm cold. Again.
It is cold, it's winter. She's dressed like this. Just comment, I don't know, cool AF. I don't know, something like that, whatever. Let me show you the lighting setup and what we've got here today. Now looking at the gear, obviously we're gonna switch off these two outside lights, but we've got a Nanlite FC300B, a 500B, and a 500C, 2 light stands, a softbox, tripod for the camera that you guys are going to be watching, and just a little bag that we're going to put the 500C on. Probably going to gel that background. I don't know, we're going to play with it and make this look cool. So we're going to set this up quickly. We'll do a little time lapse. So cold, Michelle says she's not setting up the gear, dressed how she is. So she's going to go put her gown on. And in the meantime, I'll start setting up. Yeah, we tripped it. Okay, so let's not run it up to 100% again. We're not going to use anything probably above like freaking 14%. This is 13% and it already looks a bit much. Okay, so the lighting setup has been placed. We've got that 500B over here with the softbox on, going to shine light up Michelle. We've got a 500C over there pointing up behind Chase. Yes, like Paw Patrol. Pointing up to that garage door. We'll switch it on. Hopefully we get some color. That's the 500C, so it's full RGB. And then we've got the 300B over here. This is actually going to give us a kicker light, hair light, because we're not going to put Michelle against the garage door. I'm going to open up the Nanlite app over here. It's way too bright. I'm going to dial it in at about 5,400 Kelvin at about 17%. Obviously the camera settings are going to change as we shoot, but this is just to give you an idea what it's going to look like. Oh, we fully zoomed in. There's a bit better. Bring that ISO down just a bit, right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to head over and we're going to give Michelle some hair light on the 300B. That is to her back left over there. And then if I bring it in, look on her hair, there's a super cool hair light kick in there. Just gives it a bit more of a natural vibe, and that we can bring down to like, we're going to give it that 3000 Kelvin hair light. And then this is where it's going to change quite a bit. We're going to hit that 500C and we're going to switch that one on and we're going to give it a super cool glow. The garage door has some texture to it because of the lumps on it, but obviously the location itself, really, this isn't something that you drive up to and go, hey, I want to shoot there. Chase has decided he is part of the photo shoot. He loves Michelle, huge family dog. He actually looks pretty cool sitting just there. Let me see if I can get a shot. No, stay just there. Chase. Beautiful. All right, so Lumix GH6 over here. We've got the 56mm 1.4 lens on, and I'm going to shoot this probably at about 1.6, somewhere there. Most of the time, I sometimes shoot at 1.4. This lens is sharp the whole way through, and then we're going to bring our ISO down as close as we can to 100, which is the base ISO, meaning we get the most dynamic range in post, because I'm assuming we're going to get quite a few hotspots based on the fact that we've got a super bright RGB light on the back. Get your nose just a bit towards the light for me. Gorgeous. It's a bit bright in exposure, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my shutter, so at least I have some shutter to play with. Beautiful. As you can see, the shadows are going to be really black over here because the ambient light is pitch dark. It's nearly 8 p.m, so it's really, really dark. We're going to put the 300B on for the hair light, and that's way too bright. Jingers, that's like 3%. Alrighty. Well, it's actually not that bright on the camera now. And now you can see we've got some light hitting her arm. If I push it up, we're at 9%. That's really pretty. I got some more rim light there, which looks really cool. To the 500C, and because Michelle's wearing red, obviously, we're gonna put the red on, and that looks pink. There's red. Right, there's red. 7% on the RGB. And now we've got this. And look at me, beautiful. Keep that just there. I'm actually impressed. It looks so sick. So now I can go quite far back and I can still shoot this and get some really cool garage door. Come here, bat dog. I've got your ears in the shot. Beautiful, just like that. Magic. We're gonna just bring the phone out and let's change that to opposite of red. Will be like a teal kind of color, blue. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, that looks sick too. You don't look good in blue. Well, now you do. Turn your body a little bit more to the light. That's it. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Hold that there. Chase, come here, boy. Beautiful. Give me that nice big smile. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Face the light a bit. Love it. Love it. You look cold. If I actually give it like a bit of a Dutch angle, get some super cool lines on the background. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change that background to, I don't know, yellow, orange. It's actually quite cool. White looks super nice as well. Let's try a white background on this. Yeah, we can do a back shot. Hey, there we go. That's cool. That's super sick. That's beautiful. Hold that there. The dress kicks up at the back a lot, but leave it. Because what happens is it's got a shadow at the bottom from the light in, so you can't even see near underneath the dress. It's like so cool. Keep it there. It doesn't look like dodgy at all. Beautiful. Actually, now that we've got her standing like that, as you can see in that shot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the light a little bit more split, which is going to create a little bit more shading on her face. Now you're going to see it's going to be really pretty. There we go. Hold that just there. That's gorgeous. Magic. Beautiful. Hold that just like that. Get that smile like that. I'm going to go quite far back and get low down. Might have to do some Photoshop on the walls here. Beautiful. What's really cool when you are using continuous lights as opposed to strobes, you can do video as well. So you can get some super cool B-roll. So get some cool B-roll shots here of Michelle. I've got this in 4K 60, same lens, settings are still the same because our shutter's at about 250. We can bring it down a bit more so we get closer to that natural motion blur. There we go, 1/125. So that's perfect. Drop the ISO down a bit and now we can get some super cool B-roll. Magic. Beautiful. And while I'm getting this B-roll and showing you all these different cool shots that we can get, I'm going to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is Soundstripe. Now, Soundstripe has something called Soup, which is an AI assistant that really allows you to hone in and tell it what your project is about. So right now, there's Michelle waving a flyaway. We're going to tell Soup that we need some really cool song based on a super cool pit girl garage kind of vibe with some funky B-roll, making it kind of sexy and cool. We're going to punch that into Soup, and Soup's going to give us a song, and that song allows us to create this. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can head over to www.soundstripe.com/rich. Soundstripe will probably hook you up with a discount, but I'll leave it in the description so you don't have to head over there now, so you can watch the end of this video first. So we are back with an outfit change with Michelle of Ugly Location Challenge. garage door edition. And Michelle's got these cool zebra pants and like a snakeskin top with horizontal lines on the garage door. Whatever, who said patterns are a thing? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna get some shots of this now and we're gonna see how cool this looks. So if you made it this far into the video, this isn't just the basic lighting setup. We're gonna change it a little bit. Michelle came up with a cool idea. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a silhouette. So it's recording. I'm gonna open up the Nanlite app. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch off our front light, which is the 500B on the app. And now we've got a pretty cool silhouette. Problem is, we don't have enough rim light on Michelle. So if you look at Michelle's right shoulder, we can bring in a little bit more, as you can see over there. Just a bit. And we can cool it down just a bit too. And then what we need to do here is we also need to take that light at the back, and we definitely gonna have to up the intensity of that light. And then we get a better silhouette. So now when Michelle puts her arms up in her hair, now you get a pretty cool silhouette kind of look, and we can dial down our ISO and get more or less shading on Michelle. So the problem that we're having right now, as you can see, is quite simple. You can see Michelle's face, but that issue can be quickly resolved. That issue is because the softbox is reflecting back onto Michelle's face. So it looked like she had a bit of a full light. Now if we go back, you're gonna see the camera doesn't want to focus on her. Now you see no full light, and we just got pure silhouette goodness. I like the kicker light on the side. Looks so sick. Look at that. Gorgeous. Get some body in there. Hands up. Beautiful. Now when you're shooting silhouette, you must always keep in mind your background, because silhouettes look great when you've got symmetry. Perfect. Turn around or sideways. Let's see some butt. So no, so we're going to need you to face in that corner. Yeah, so that rim light kind of kicks across your back. Beautiful. I actually just realized this is kind of a similar lighting setup that we did at the workshop. Magic. Hold that. Okay, so last creative piece that we're going to be doing with this, and this is going to be quite cool. We're going to bring in some smoke with the Smoke Genie, Smoke Ninja. Actually, it's the Smoke Ninja. But in order to bring in smoke and get super creative, you cannot have a standard kind of lighting setup always. Sometimes you just got to go a little bit more all out. So we're going to change the lighting setup. We're going to do split lighting on Michelle like this, which is going to look super sick. But the problem is now we need to get the smoke has to be lit as well. Now, when you're using a flash, this is probably easier because flashes are much smaller than big lights, but warming your butt up. But what we're going to do here is we're still going to keep that garage door lit, but we're going to bring this light over here so we can light up the smoke. The other problem is we are outside, which does suck. But we're going to add some fog behind Michelle.
Need to come and help so you can do it.
That's why we have kids. And then we're going to have the kids kind of go here and shoot. That's kind of staying. So dedication, school day tomorrow. Kids are being kids. Are you ready? So you're going to move it for me. Don't drop it, hey? Don't push the button. Daddy's going to make it go. It's going to not stop going. So you just go there.
Go up and down.
Chase. Right. Go. Wave it there behind mommy. Hold it nicely. Go a little bit closer to mommy. Then wave it up and down. Hold it nicely. There we go. Chase, come here. All right. Chase. Look to the light for me because we've got some split lighting here. Beautiful. Then you got that. Whoopsie. You got that super cool smoke that kind of comes up in the background. Magic. Okay, look to the light. Beautiful. And then you got that smoke that pops out. How sick does that look? So I'm going to push it 1, 2, 3. Then you just hold it and you go up and down. Okay, I need the smoke to be about here the whole time. So go doing it here won't help because the smoke blows it under mommy's bum. I need to have it here. Okay, I'll tell you when. It's Zach's turn, and in actual fact, the wind is playing along. Much better. Beautiful. Now we've got some gorgeous smoke. Move back a little bit, Zachy. Step that way. Just there we go. It's enough. Keep it there. Beautiful. Love that. I'm just literally got this open at the same time. Dropping it. There we go. And step back a little bit, Zachy. That way. There. And up. Up. High. Higher. There we go. Beautiful. So sick. Keep that there. It looks so cool. Yes. I'm going to switch to video quickly. You can kind of see what's happening over here. Whoopsie. Right, there we go. Let's just get this on video. Beautiful. Keep it there, Zachy. Magic. Check that smoke just pouring in. Go down a little bit, boy. Beautiful. Smoke just coming in. Looks so damn sick.
Ugly location challenge. It's so simple.
So that is the ugly location challenge episode number 1 finished. We will be having another episode. We'll kind of make this a thing. We'll find the ugliest locations or just locations and change them into something that we think is maybe cool. A driveway is never really nice with brick and a garage door. So the fact that you can turn this into something quite creative and you can use this in your portfolio, something to learn, play with lighting, play with RGB, play with gels. It is really, really cool. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it wherever you're in the world. Have a good day, good evening, and good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.